leaving the sugarcane behind. We're off to the Daintree Rainforest.
Got one of the last ones on the right over here. We saw a sugarcane train this morning through Mossman. Now we're heading up the hill.
We have had just a crazy week in and around the Port Douglas area. We've seen a couple of things, but we haven't explored anywhere near enough because of everything that's gone on. So we're looking forward to getting up into the Daintree, setting up camp, and hopefully having a pretty relaxing, low-key time. That's the plan anyway.
We just paid for our tickets for the ferry across to Daintree, and it was $41 return, including the van. So it was $30 just for a car, and an additional $11 with the van for both trips there and back.
A little bit cheaper than Cape York. That's not too bad.
All three.
You gonna make it?
One more spot for us.
Thanks, mate. How close I am to the mate in the front. Anyway, we're on. Oh, you're on. They go right up the front. Alright, we made it.
Yes.
We're off the ferry, and now we go off to a campground at Noah's.
We've come up the hill and now we're heading back down again. Very windy, tight road.
So we're working our way down the hill, and obviously we've got a big caravan. We've got a 23-foot caravan, and the idea is not to ride your brakes too much. So I've taken it down into S03, and I'm trying to give my brakes as much rest as they possibly can. And the reason for that is you ride your brakes too much friction, they'll overheat, and they can even fuse. And that's happened a lot to people towing big vans, coming down hills and that sort of thing. So just got to be aware, think ahead, use your map, look ahead and see where the hairpins are, where the turns are, and obviously what goes up must come down, and we're working down to the water right now.
All right, here we come. We're just coming in through the exit rather than weave our way through the tight campground. There is some low overhanging branches, but they're fine at this end. So we're coming to site 15, which is the last one.
Setting up, and this is worth the effort. They say you can't bring anything over 21 foot in here. Even caravans aren't really going to fit. Well, we've got our 23-foot van in here, no problems, with room to spare. And the setting is well worth it. So we had to come in through the exit. It was really easy now to do it.
See, there's this custody. It's just around here, there's black.
I just saw him. There he is. He's coming out to see what he can find. He's going to eat your vegetables.
Yeah, you're shedding, see?
He's big. Why is he shedding? Oh, he's too, I see. Yeah, good spotting. He's just looking for an easy meal, that's all. We've got Jet up there cleaning the solar panels to get what little sun we can get through the canopy. There's not going to be too much. We've actually got a bit of a different strategy here in the Daintree to what we normally do. We're cooking dinner, and there's something different in here. What's going on?
We turned the fridge off. So we're actually going to tent this trip, but I've talked Justin into taking the van. But the negotiation was that we had to turn the fridge off because we're in the rainforest here. We're covered with trees. We weren't going to get any solar to power our fridge. So we decided we'll just turn it off, use it as a cool box essentially, put all our food in the car, and then we still get to bring the van with us.
It's just too thirsty, the old two-way fridge, especially when you don't have the solar to match. We don't have gas as an option. It's not a three-way. So out here we've got our Angle, and we have a lithium battery as well as a BCDC charger from Red Arc, as well as a solar panel on the roof. So we've got plenty of room in here for 4 days worth of stuff. It's a fridge and a freezer, 60 litres, plenty for 4 days.
Good morning. It's an early one today, and we're going back across the ferry again.
We're doing the CREB. Woo!
So we've got a crew together today, and we have to cross back over the river again to go around to Daintree. We're going up the CREB, and then we're going to come back down via the Bloomfield. It's going to be a big day.
If you've watched our old tally track forward driving videos, in particular the North video, you'll know that we said that it's always best to do these tracks with friends. So today we've got Gone Lapping, Stargazing, Days Lazing, and Lun's Lap joining us. So a crew of 4 to tackle the CREB. It has rained overnight. They say you shouldn't do it when it rains. It's particularly tough. We're doing it. All right, get the 25 PSI and we're good to go. Water crossing up first. Right, here we go.
If we get stuck.
If we get stuck. We're going over.
Weapons. I think it's weapons.
How many boys does it take to open the gate? High fives all around. You get it right, Al. Could have gone 3.
A totally different forward drive experience than what we've done so far on the Slack in Australia. And if you watched our early videos, we've never had a forward drive before, so every day's a school day when it comes to forward drive tracks. It's slippery and wet. As I mentioned at the start, you're not supposed to do this. I don't recommend it when it's wet and it's wet, but these Land Cruisers are absolutely amazing. We've got all the bells and whistles going. I'm using S01 to go down some of the really steep hills just to control my speed coming down, so I don't have to use the brake. And all up, it's a pretty cool, fun, different kind of thing to do.
It looks like the news has been very recently.
I think it said it opened April 19th. Sorry, August 19th. They had a lot of floods and stuff, and so it wasn't passable, and then they cleaned it out.
How's it been so far, Jed?
Oh, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty smooth. A lot of bumps though, but like big hills and stuff, so pretty steep.
Bit different to the tally?
Yeah.
So there we go. So this is a creek crossing. After we've crossed the river, we're now going to creek. Just going to shoot across this and continue up the creek. About 5k's in. Already been a heap of fun on the CREB. It's unlike anything we've done before, and that makes it even better. It's exciting. We're having a good time. after the first 5 or 6 Ks, which are quite wet and slippery, the CREB's dried right up in the range here, and it's quite hot. So we've got no issues with traction now. So we're just enjoying cruising through the bush and checking out the rainforest from a different perspective.
There's quite a few forks in the road like this one here. We've headed up a few of the left tracks, which seem to be more of the original track. The one on the right always seems to be a newer track. So you've sort of got the option of something a bit more challenging like this one, or a smoother ride to the right.
We're using crawl mode here because it's really steep. Out, we've got a 3-way fork in the road. We've got a rough track here. It's always good to get out and go for a bit of a walk and make sure that the road ahead's going to be alright. Got everyone waiting down the bottom there. You're doing it wrong. No good? This one's good up here. I'll just have a look. We've got a bypass track the other way, and then we've got this newer one coming up over the hill, so just having a look.
Right, we've sent a scout up the original track, but there's a big hole, so we're heading down the bypass.
And we got the lead.
Up first. This rain today is just on and off. It's the wettest day that we've literally had all year, and we're on the CREB. You can see different parts of the road are wetter than others, where there's lots of canopy above, it's a bit drier underneath, but yeah, it is starting to get slipperier.
You going up this hill first, or you want me to go first?
Does it matter?
We're going.
Oh, if you get stuck and need a winch or something, that's all I'm thinking of, but go for it if you want.
Okay, alright, I'll come back then. So Matty's gone up the hill. He said it's slippery as at the top. He's actually not at the top yet, so he's gone for a few minutes now. So he said we're going to need some serious momentum to get up this hill. So we're just going to go up there and just keep pushing it to see how far up we can go, and hopefully we can pop out on the other side. Concentrate boys, it's going to spin a bit, slip and slide. Giddy up, baby. Tyre pressures down to 20. We're just hammering it up there and had complete control. A little bit of slide out, but it was all good. Made it up to the CREB lookout. We're about 20 Ks in, I reckon. Maybe a third of the way. Actually, it is. That's about right. About a third of the way. So the CREB track is so named because, unlike the tele track, which is all about telephone poles, this is about power lines. The Cairns Regional Electricity Board had the line up to Cooktown through here, and this is the main supply for power through to Cooktown. And as a result, this track was used for maintenance, and now it's a full drive track open to everyone to come along. When it's open, when it's not wet, and it's not dangerous, which it's not today, I reiterate. It's all good. It's a lot of fun. just come through a gate here, so Em from Gone Lappin's just closed the gate, and this is the start of the northern end of the CREB, and it's a bit of a campground. Someone lives here. It's very, very pleasant, nice looking place.
Yeah, orchard.
Thank you, Em.
Ready? Good one, got it right across.
We've pulled up here by the river to give everyone a chance to stretch their legs, have some lunch. The kids have been great in the car. We've been doing a lot of driving, so it's a real good chance for everyone just to get out and freshen up.
The fry pan. Oh, wow. That's weird. Is it? It is a good one. This is the path through to roaring Meg Falls. It's quite a narrow path. It's a lot rockier than we've seen so far on the track too.
Parked up in the car park, there's toilets, there's picnic tables, there's kids running and screaming. There's actually a lot of kids. This is the roaring Meg Falls. We're not allowed to do any videos down at the waterfalls, so we're not going to do that out of respect for being asked. But it's also a traditional women's site, so you can't go up the top. That's a women's area, so we're going to go for a walk down here, check out the falls, come back and keep going on the CREB. Off we go. So this is near the waterfall now. They asked us not to film from this point, but it's pretty beautiful. It's like the Dandenongs really.
We're on the northern end of the CREB now, which seems to be more like just a dirt track going through the rainforest. Less four-wheel drive-ish, I guess, and challenging in terms of obstacles and things along the way. So we're just cruising on out of here basically. Just spoke to a local who said, yeah, just drive on through. Gets to be a bit of a dust bowl, which is funny considering we've just come out of the rain. But yeah, we'll just cruise on through for the last 20 kilometres or so.
It's not too dissimilar to going to the tip of Cape York, sort of a road through the jungle.
Well, it looks like we've done the CREB.
All over, we made it. We're back on the bitumen. That was a little bit boring, to be honest, the last bit. So very much
to tell you, I
country road.
guess, that it's done.
Yeah, which we're used to. So now we're going to cruise across. I guess this is Bloomfield, and now we're going to look to get across, and we're going to do the Bloomfield Track to get back.
Look at this view out here. It's beautiful.
We just came through Wujal, which is an Aboriginal community, working our way towards Bloomfield. We come onto a rocky section of road here, so we've come around out of Wujal, and it's just become this rocky road. So we're cruising along, dusty, but some of the bad bits are sealed like this bit. We're heading back now along the Bloomfield Track, or the Cape Tribulation to Bloomfield Track, and this is a road that is maintained. It's a bit rocky, there's a couple of minor water crossings, and this will complete our day in terms of the loop by going along on the CREB and then coming back via the Bloomfield back to the Daintree National Park.
I'll just leave it up, so yeah, probably let's work on the car if you know my road.
There was a sign advising 27 degrees angle to engage low range, which we have. Doing it easy.
Yeah, no worries. It's concrete and grip as well, so geez, these cars are good. We're just shooting up, no problems.
So we made it back to Cape Trib. It's been a big day today. I think we've been gone for nine and a half hours almost. Time just disappears when you're doing these tracks.
Yeah, full 8 hour day really, because we started at 9 and we're getting in at 5 again. It's been pretty good. The Bloomfield was pretty pedestrian. It wasn't really anything special. If you weren't really going to do a four-wheel drive track, it might be nice to go through in amongst the Daintree.
A bit steeper than you're used to on a general road.
Yeah,
but
a little bit steeper than normal, and low range obviously helped a lot. But there were a lot of people that didn't have low range that were doing it. And then I reckon the CREB track, because it rained, it made it really exciting at the start, and then I guess the rest of it was pretty pedestrian too, because it was a bit of a like cutting through farms and some old bush and stuff like that. It wasn't really rainforest, there were bits, but overall it was good. We'd probably do it again just to say we did, but it's a great way to explore the Daintree from a different perspective.
yeah, you get a good feel for the rainforest.
So the Madja Botanical Walk is one of the few places on Earth where all stages of land evolution of plants can be found from the last 400 million years. You can see it's just this jungle, tropical oasis, plants on plants on plants, existing together. The sun barely poking through. We're going to start off here and go around the walk along Oliver Creek, which is about a 1.2 kilometre walk, and it should take us about 45 minutes. A steel structure. What a weird looking plant. It's like formed itself as a tree. It's like a steel girder. Trees falling over, and have a look at the size of the hole in the canopy. Perfect for your solar.
You found the goanna, Harry.
Just on the side of the tree.
You got it? Did he? Was he on the ground, Harry? He's up in the tree there. It's just right. Oh, where are we? Right here.
That's massive.
We're in the middle of the rainforest, and we've got these mangroves as well.
There's crabs.
Can you see crabs, Harry?
There's crabs.
Yeah?
Seeing if we can see any of the shellfish and things like that we've seen on the Tiwi Islands and up at Cape York. Just looking at the mangroves here, and these are actually snorkels from the grey mangrove trees surrounding. So these are roots that come up into the air, and they've got special cells to enable the trees to breathe rather than being trapped in this mud with no air. It's amazing how much adaptation's gone on to help these sort of habitats, these ecosystems survive over all these millions of years. This lollipop, this vine wrapped up around this tree, fighting for sunlight. A couple of parrots up there. What are they? They don't look like they've got a parrot face. They've got like an eagle face. Yeah, it's like a skinny
like a
nose.
horse.
Yeah. Oh, look at the size of that fern up the top up there. The tree fern. It's massive.
Yeah. I looked at that one.
That one
when
over
I saw
there,
the
yeah.
one up there,
That's
yeah.
huge.
Be full of snakes, that one.
Yeah. If you know what that bird is, let me know, because I've got no idea. Sort of a tealy colour. There's two of them, both the same. I guess a male and a female. Wow. Just looking at all the fish and the different animals. So much stuff. Some weird fruit in the tropics. We found a blue one this morning. There's some round things going on in the trees. We're going to go get some ice cream where they make something unique every day from the local fruits and seeds.
Oh, we're coming into the Daintree Ice Cream Company. We've heard that this is the place to come for ice cream made with local tropical ingredients.
Here we go. So we've parked. It's a pretty busy place. So they make it all from fresh fruit. Apparently there's 4 flavours a day. Let's go try what they got.
One is black sapote fruit that's originally from Mexico. We've been making puddings with this. So notice the chocolate pudding fruit.
There you go.
Yeah. More like cocoa because it's not sweet like chocolate. So chocolate is sweet, whereas this is like a not sweet chocolate.
The ice cream we've had has come from this orchard. This is the orchard and all the fruit. They just pick it, make ice cream fresh. They got 4 flavours and then it's gone. Soursop. They've got to work in their marketing.
This one's called a jackfruit. According to the sign, it's the world's largest tree-growing fruit. Look at how big it is. Bigger than a pineapple, it's huge.
So this is the Malay apple. Lychee.
I've heard of them.
We got some of these from a market, from a roadside stall, and made a pudding out of it, and then we just had the ice cream. Black sapote. known as the black persimmon, Bunana. It's pretty cool. They've got their own business, just making their own fruit. And let me tell you, they're coming in by the busload while we're sitting there. 2 big buses come through, and they were just selling 750 pots, pre-made, bang, bang, bang. Good business.
Like really quickly.
Here comes another one now. You want to hurry? You're gonna be late.
Harry, how yummy was that ice cream?
Awesome.
It was really awesome. We had 4 flavours, the coconut, a black sapote, which is like the chocolate fruit that we've been making puddings out of, coconut, what did I say? Did I say that? Passion fruit, and wattle seed, which was really yummy too. They were really good ice creams, and they just offer the 4 flavours, so you go in there, it's the same 4 every day, and you pay $7.50 and receive a bowl of the 4 flavours, so it's very efficient and quick turning over even if it's busy. And they were really, really good, sort of more like a gelato than an ice cream.
So now we're going to go down and have a look at the lookout. I think it's Alexandra Lookout, is that right?
Yep.
Something like that.
And then go and check out Cow Bay. Missing 2 kids. We're going to pick them up.
Yeah, we do. This is Alexandra Lookout. Almost yours, Al. It's Alexandra Lookout. Oh, you can see what you're saying. Daintree River. That's what we got the ferry across, the Daintree River. You can see the reef.
It's a fair way back up here, Justin, isn't it, from
It
where
is.
you are?
Bloody oath.
Yeah.
This is Cow Bay. What's here at Cow Bay, boys? So we're going to go and check out. And cows. Is it like eBay?
Some vinegar here. It's supplied at all of the different beaches along here due to stingers in the warmer months. We're not going to be swimming anyway due to the crocs that also live down here. Beautiful beaches though, it's a shame you can't. Look at this. Beautiful bay. And Al, what have you got? That is so fun. Wow.
Even the big kids. He's got to hold on and then let go when you get down. Don't just jump and not hold on. Hold on. Yeah, out that way. Swing straight, you'll be right. Just hold on is the main thing. Don't let go. Don't let go until you're out. Yeah, I'll tell you when. That's it. Hey! You did it.
It's our last night in the Daintree and also our last night with many of our friends as we head off in different directions. So we've put together a bonfire for the night to celebrate and the kids are off playing. How's it going?
And look at a hole on the other side
A
now.
hole? Is it going to be as big as last night, Jed?
Well, yeah, definitely. We're going to have this like 2 times the size there.
Oh, you've planned the size?